Hello everyone, this is my first lecture in cosmetic chemistry course, and this is the introductory lecture, chemicals in cosmetics. Okay, so now we will be talking about all the chemicals that can be used in cosmetics, how they are categorized, and general introduction about what they do, how they do. So what do cosmetic chemicals are? Cosmetic can contain almost 12,000 approved chemicals that are approved by FDA. Most of the cosmetic contains a combination of at least some of the core ingredients. The core ingredients are the ingredients that are essential to make a product. Okay, so the core ingredients are water, emulsifier, preservative, thickener, emollient, color, fragrance, and pH stabilizers. A single product can contain from 15 to 50 chemicals. It can be any number. So the first core ingredient is water. So what is cosmetic water? It is different from water, or it is the same? So the cosmetic water is little different from the water we drink or the water we have it in our home. It is the base of every type of cosmetic product. Why? Because it is the universal solvent. Most of the things, they get dissolved in water, so it is the preparation medium. Few things that we use in our cosmetics, we dissolve it in water, and then the reaction or the process, it happens because water is a medium to do it, because of its property of being a universal solvent. Okay, so and it is very important for the consistency that we look for the cosmetics, that like in lotions we want it to be very smooth to apply on. So the water is the best medium to get that consistency. And the other thing that water is why we use water as a solvent, other thing is the pH of water is 7 and our body is 70% water. So the pH thing is, the water pH is very important for us. The water we use is in cosmetics should be ultra pure. That means it has to be pure H2O, nothing else. It should be free from any microbes, toxins, pollutants, heavy metals, anything that you can think of. So that is the reason we use distilled water. Distilled water is, after distillation you get pure water that has only H2O. It is devoid of any salts, any microbes, anything. Then is emulsifiers. Emulsifiers that keep unlike substances, that stop unlike substances. Next is emulsifiers. As I told you, emulsifiers, because we know that oil and water, they don't mix up. How much you shake it, blend, stir, they tend to separate because of the property called surface tension. Okay, so emulsifier, they change the surface tension between the water and the oil and produce a homogeneous mixture that is well mixed up and has even texture. One thing that we get in nature is a perfect homogeneous mixture of oils and fat is milk. That is why most of the time those who believe in natural cosmetic, they use milk as the milk in our beauty products. Why? Because it is a perfect homogeneous mixture of oil and water. So the creams, cold creams, moisturizers, they all have this. And what are the common emulsifiers? They are polysorbates, laureth, potassium, cetyl sulfate. Okay. Next are preservatives. Why we add preservatives? Preservatives are added to extend the shelf life and prevent the growth of microorganisms such as bacteria, fungus that can spoil your product and harm the user also. There are evidences in past that microorganisms in your cosmetic product, they can lead to epidemic outbreak. Okay, so most of the microbes, they live in water, they need water to survive. So a preservative should be soluble in water, and it so we can know what preservative we want to use by looking at the formulation. How much water is there in the preservative, how much water is there in your formula, and what is the pH of the cosmetic product. That determines the preservative that we are going to use in our cosmetic. Yeah, the preservative can be natural, synthetic, that means man-made, or naturally derived, that we consider as eco-certified, because they limit the microorganism growth, and they don't they don't stay in environment. They get decomposed, and they don't add up into any body. Okay, the percentage you will find in cosmetics depends upon the formulation. It can be 0.01% to 5%. Parabens, benzyl alcohol, salicylic acid, formaldehyde, tetrasodium EDTA are the preservatives. Sometimes there are certain chemicals that have antioxidant properties. They are also added with preservatives to increase the shelf life of the product. And we should concentrate on the shelf life after the product is sold, after it reaches the consumer, when they open it. Whatever contains water, like scrubs, you will think, oh, scrub has sugar and oil, it doesn't have any water, but it won't need any preservative. But sometimes it may need. Why? Because we keep scrubs in bathrooms, we use it with wet hands, and it can lead to mold growth. So while your scrub is at your home, or it is packed, you may not need it. Once it is open, it is in the washroom, we will need a preservative in it. Okay. Next are thickeners. Why we use thickeners? Thickeners get the consistency, appealing consistency to the cosmetic. And thickeners are mainly of 4 types. There can be lipid thickeners that are what are lipid thickeners? They are solid at room temperature, can be liquefied and added to cosmetic emulsions. They give the natural thickness to the formula. What are the chemicals that can be used as the lipid chemicals that can be used as thickeners are cetyl alcohol, stearic acid, cannabura wax, or any kind of wax. Then are naturally derived thickeners. They are polymers that absorb water, causing them to swell up and increase the viscosity of product. Example is hydroxyethyl cellulose, guar gum, xanthan gum, gelatin. They absorb water and then they give you the gel kind of consistency. That's why they are very much used in masks and even shampoos also. Mineral thickeners are they absorb water and oils both to increase the viscosity, but give a different result to the final emulsion than gums. Okay, what examples are magnesium aluminum silicate, silica, bentonite. Okay, synthetic thickeners are used in lotion and cream products. Example, the carbomer acrylic. The carbomer. What is a carbomer? An acrylic acid polymer that is water it swells in water and form clear gels. Other are acetyl palmitite, ammonium acrylodimethyl laurate. Okay, these are the synthetic thickeners, truly man-made. Why we avoid synthetic chemicals is because they decompose very slowly, or they may not decompose it at all. What are emollients? Emollients are the chemicals that we use to soften the skin. They prevent the water loss from your skin. So basically they are used as humidifying products. They are used in wide range of lotions, lipsticks and other cosmetics also. They can be natural and synthetic also. Beeswax, olive oil, the oils that we generally use, and petroleum product also, like petroleum jelly, glycerin, zinc oxide. They all are emollients. Colorants, colorants are generally used to alter the person's natural coloring. That's why most of the face powders, they come with a colorant and in many shades also. Mineral ingredients can include those are used as colorants are iron oxide, mica flakes, magnesium, chromium oxide, and coal tar. Coal tar is the mother compound, or it is a thing from which many of our colors are derived, are formed. So natural colorants can be beetroot powder, caramine, we get it from bugs, okay, and it is called natural red 4 color. Other roots like ratanjot root, and there are many things that can be used for natural things. Those powders can be used as natural colorants. Then are organic colorants, that is organic in terms of chemistry. The carbon containing molecules are organic. Don't confuse it with the other organic, that means pesticide free. Okay, they can be sourced from petroleum, plants, or animals. There are two type of organic colorants. They called lakes and toners. Lakes are the pigments made by combining dye color with the insoluble substance like aluminum hydrate. This causes dye to become insoluble in water, and waterproof properties that we need generally for the face makeup, we get it by lake pigments. Okay, and then there is a toner. Toner pigment is organic pigment that has not been combined with any other substance like alumina